Hey everybody, and welcome to this experiment. Like many other YouTube people who play Europa Universalis, I've made the mistake of installing Victoria 3. I've never played any of the Victoria games, and I wasn't entirely sure if I was gonna buy it or not. The reviews seemed mixed, but well, one day I was convinced to install it, try it, and 5 minutes later it was I realized I didn't sleep for a week because it's just been such a compelling journey. This has been, it's not a perfect game. There's a lot of criticism out there apparently. I haven't read it, I don't care that much, but man, personally I think this is a wonderful game, and of course with the caveat that it's gonna get so much better in time, right? It's not something that, it's clearly, it's pretty good obviously, but there's a lot of room for improvement. I think my biggest problem is with the UI and the way that the game announces certain things or explains certain things, which can be very confusing at times. And for example, you get big events that happen and are not, they fly under the radar completely. Unless you pay specific attention to certain things, you're just gonna miss them. I'm not sure if you can set up the messages in any way to make them better, but you know, even some audio cues for some things would be awesome. But yeah, that's basically my take on this. I know that there's an Anbennar version for it that's in development. I'm not super excited for that because I'm still in the honeymoon stage with the vanilla game. Yeah, and I got the base version because I wasn't sure, and I now regret I missed the refund let's say window, so I can't refund it and buy the advanced version. But I should have gotten that. Honestly. So if you're thinking about trying this out, just try it out, and if you like it, get that. If you don't. Easy. Anyway, let's do an experiment because I haven't released anything for quite some time, which is it's a bit of a shame because I'm still waiting for the whatever Children of the Ruin update for Europa Universalis 4. I'm very excited about that. The 1.34 patch of EU4 vanilla is pretty amazing. It hadn't really added, a lot of shiny things, okay, some mission trees in Scandinavia and stuff like that, but the government updates, those were amazing. So and I've had a lot of fun playing some, especially countries in Africa. But one little nation that I've been obsessing over for quite some time in Europa Universalis is Wallachia. And I'm kind of obsessing over it in this game too, because I've really only played Wallachia for the last how many hours, 100 hours or so, 70. It's just I've been trying to make it work in the latest patch, and I've had terrible problems because the AI is so much more aggressive. But here we go. We are 400 years later, as in from the start of Europa Universalis 4, and Wallachia and Moldavia are still kicking. They're still around, and they're still more or less intact. Okay, Moldavia kind of like lost Bessarabia. But I'm looking at you, Serbia. We're doing much better than you. Hey. So let's play Wallachia, just for a little bit. I don't want to make this a long series. I don't know what's gonna happen. Ultimately, I might just continue this campaign offline, but you know, it's just some goodies for anybody who still wants content on this channel. So until until the next Anbennar patch hits. Okay, so Wallachia, one thing that we have going for us is that we just have one state that we need to deal with. We don't have, we're small, but that's kind of an advantage. I can't tell if, so these are mountains here. I cannot tell if does this give us like an advantage? It should give us an advantage, right? Like a military one. But I can't really tell. And also we have the Danube River, which gives us some extra infrastructure, and that's always welcome. Our standard of living is very poor. We're generally not doing very well. We have 2 wheat farms, 1 livestock ranch, a lot of barracks. We got a lot of barracks. We pay for them quite a bit. Not sure if that's good. I might have to tone this down a little bit. It's a lot of barracks. We pay 1,000 whatever these are euros for it. So pounds, 1,000 pounds. Yeah, and they're quite taxing. Might have to. What if I tone this down? I get about 500 pounds. But anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter very much. We are part of the Ottoman market. The Ottoman market is this one. Together with our buddies Moldavia and with Serbia. With these guys over here. It's very cute. And we need paper. And we're gonna need wood. But to do that, we're gonna need some sort of construction sector happening here. So we're gonna build some construction buildings. If we encourage road, we have a lot of authority. With authority, we can enact a lot of decrees. So this road maintenance decree is crucial. We only have agricultural industry quotation marks. I'm gonna put that because that's useful. Now this, I don't know if this, is this useful? Qualifications to change professions. I mean, our guys are not gonna change profession anytime soon. Is this useful? I don't think this is useful right now. Migration attraction, nobody's gonna migrate here. Are they? I don't know, maybe from Moldavia? Emergency reliefs. So for example, welfare payments. What do these things do? What do these things do? So our peasants, right? Like how do welfare payments help? Promote charitable support. The fraction of the normal wage at which popes receive welfare payments from the state. So like I don't know what this does. This gives wages to our most impoverished people? Question mark? I mean, they're poor. I guess wages will help. Conscription rate, training rate, that's fine. Don't need that. And the social mobility. I mean, it does. I have so much authority. I can just put it there and not worry about it. And I can enact all of them. Wallachia, a super state. So if I take a look at, I don't even know where to take a look at here. Wheat farms, right? Productivity, wages. Where do I see how much money they make? Average wage, clergymen, like the poorest guys, laborers. So I have no clue. We have slaves, about 3,000 slaves. Hello. You know, you're doing a good job. Eventually you'll be fine. But for now, you just have to work for the motherland. We have 0 tools. We can produce less grain but more fruit and sugar. Sugar is gonna be very useful at some point. I don't think it's useful now. Yeah. I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm doing. Anyway, you guys do your thing. We're building construction sector. Construction sector uses fabric and wood. So we can make fabric, we can make wood. Can do something like this and make our construction sector a bit more better, a bit more cheaper. But if we take a look at buildings, construction, so here we can switch to iron frame buildings, which also requires tools and iron, and that's gonna be an issue at some point. We got nothing. We're dirt poor. Put it here, we can see it. So to research, we cannot really research a lot of things. All of this stuff takes too much. We can research lathe. None of these things are helpful right now. Nothing is helpful in this very moment. This gives some authority, that's nice, I don't need it. This gives influence and max education institution investment. This might be useful. This might be useful. Banking, we don't mint. Trade routes. So empiricism is tempting. Unlocks public schools and total separation. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look at the laws. So public schools would be cute, but industrialist, trade unions, and intelligentsia. We have none of these. We will be able to add religious schools though. Education, access, and assimilation. So this might be something to look forward to. What we can do is enact dedicated police force. Police force is cute, but we don't really need it urgently. It's just fun that we can do it right now. It's the armed forces endorse it. Petit bourgeoisie and landowners. So whatever the landowners want, that's what we can do. Can go for national militia. Now, this is another interesting one. Peasant levies. So peasant levies gives us 25 barracks and 25 conscription center. Was 100 conscription center. But the military goods cost is reduced and gives the landowners a lot of political strength. That's the thing. Peasant levies, let me build barracks, but it makes my military goods cost so much less. Professional army gives the armed forces a lot of political strength and lets me build a lot of barracks. Barracks are pretty cool. I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence with conscription. Conscription gives us a lot of soldiers, but we can't really... I think conscription center might be cool. That's amazing. So this 25 battalions, 21 battalions, 35 battalions. So of course national militia gives us most battalions. But I would like professional army. Anyway, so let's reform the government. We're authoritarian, so we can do whatever we want. Whatever we want. We can put the church over here. Let's share the rule with the church. We can go for charity hospitals. This reduces mortality. Our mortality is pretty high overall because we are completely destitute. So mortality of everybody is relatively high. These guys also are not doing very well. So we could go for that. What else can we do? I would like education for my people. Where is the education? No schools. Why can't we enact religious schools? Huh? Serfdom law. You must not have enacted any of total separation law or serfdom law in labor rights. Oh, so because of this, we need to abolish serfdom. Ugh. Okay. We need to abolish serfdom. Who likes this? Trade unions, industrialists, rural folk. Can we add these guys here? And abolish serfdom. Bleh. It's a very small chance for okay. Okay, so we can go for charity hospitals. 20% chance is okay. Give them a bit more strength. But, you know, not having our people die randomly in the mine is pretty good. We can get some extra money from services. It's not a lot, but I don't know. Luxury clothes and luxury furniture. This is also not a lot. But it's more than nothing, less than something. I feel like services, my people need services. I want to increase their standards of living a little bit. Let's recruit a general in Wallachia. We have these two guys. Mountain combat expert. Hey, defense in elevated terrain. Moral recovery, aggressive maneuver chance. This guy is like super defensive and imperious. Okay. Mountain combat expert versus just general defensive expert. But this guy is from the landowners. It's gonna give them even more power. Ugh. So very good at defense, huh? 25% interest group pop attraction. Recruit this guy. I'd rather have the armed forces than the other guys. The landowners, they're super strong. We're gonna have to get rid of them at some point. Wow, these guys are loyal. So we got birth rate, we got authority, we got some influence. Let's use the influence to improve with our neighbors, Russia and Austria. Can I ally Moldova? Does that even help? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, anywho. Is there anything I forgot? So, with the budget, I put some consumption taxes on some stuff that we don't really care about that much. Oh yeah, this we're gonna need some other stuff for that. Our reserves are growing. Logging camps. Sawmills. The thing is tools, right? The problem is really with tools. If I go for this. Right now we don't have any of these buildings. So let's build at least one construction sector. And staff it. And then see what's going on. Because we will need wood. We will need iron. We will need tools. We will need cloth. We're gonna need a lot of things to be productful. Be one iron mine. Hello, blessed are the meek. What is this? More loyalist or less radicals? You know what? Let's get more loyalist. Because I have a feeling that our standards of living will simply increase will just increase in the next period. So let's see. I don't even looking like I think we're just like a non-power. We have this one mission that gives us a official nationality in a bit, in 30 years. So this is our construction sector online. Maybe we can build two. Maybe we can build like a couple. These are easy to build. If I don't upgrade them yet, we should be fine. Until I am able to make my own tools, I'd rather keep them the way they are. Because I'm looking at you, money. And for example, if a big war happens next... Hey, hello. We have an heir. Oh man, it's part of the landowners. His ideology is moderate. Okay. Fine. Moderates are cool. They let us do things. Clippers and papers are a problem, and also artillery. Yeah. Buildings. So one thing is, I was thinking, we have irregulars, we have infantry focus, cavalry, and so yeah, we have like the bare minimum, which is fine. Bare minimum is just what we need. So are you guys hiring? Workforce. Come on. We need to employ the thing completely. And you see, it already hurts me. It already hurts me. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how two of these things if two of these things will bankrupt me. I do need to get a bit in a, you know, to have a bit of a deficit, because I'm my stockpiles are very small. So if I fill them up, then I'm not being efficient with my money. Okay. This looks like something that I recognize. I mean, the thing with the barracks is that I don't use them for much, but at least they employ humans. Okay, so employment is almost full. And the thing is, if we change the production method, we're gonna be in the minus. We're not gonna be okay. But it, you know, if it works, it works. We're gonna expand it eventually. And our reserves are pretty decent. Good. And now we're just gonna build. The Ottomans, they usually get their butts kicked. So we need to wait for that. Can we give the church more power? Nah, they're okay. I don't wanna, because I kind of wanna get rid of the church eventually. I think. Conquer state. Can I do something? Diplomatic place. Declare interests. So I cannot declare any interest at the moment. Okay. And that comes from what? If I look at this, insignificant power. So this depends on the prestige, huh? Does it? So if it's at least 29, I will be a minor power. Okay. Okay. Declare interests. What is this? Ah. So that's the thing. Like, I know that, for example, for this, we need power projection. I think. Current maximum. And I think it's because of power projection. I think. Where can I see that? I don't know. I don't know. Cultures, Romanian Orthodox, Fang animists from Central African Bantu. You know what? You're welcome. Welcome. But the thing is this referring to Is this referring to the Roma population? They're not Fang, boss. I know that there was a Roma slavery in this area. The fact that we have some Bantu people, that's curious, but, you know. I hope they're not the ones enslaved, are they? They are part of the middle strata and they're quite secure. What do you got? Oh, snap. Oh, wait. No, they're all working as slaves. I'm sorry. You'll be liberated one day, okay? I promise. But until then, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. That's all I can say, huh? Logging camp is built. So that's why we have animists of Abantu. Alright. Armed forces have a bit of clout. Rural folk as well. I was researching some... Oh, okay, I was researching this stuff. Alright. Oh, because I wanted to invest in education, right? Now I'm enacting charity hospitals instead of... Ah, well, that's okay. Let's see what we can do. At least our legitimacy is high, so these things should flow quite nicely. Landowners got... One day I'll get rid of you. Yeah, that's about it. We're just we're unable to fully hire. Slaves can only be hired if unemployed or working in a subsistence building. So, what? Do we really... That's what we... No, we need laborers and shopkeepers. Can be replaced by slaves. Okay. Hardwood production. We don't need hardwood, right? Not at the moment. We need as much wood as we can make. I don't think hardwood is used for anything at the moment. But, you know, bit by bit. And I would, you know, I like nice round numbers, so I like to have multiples of 5. If I could get multiples of 5. Butchering tools. Everything revolves around tools, right? So I'm gonna build a couple of these. Cotton plantation is online. And now it's this thing, and we will definitely need tooling workshop. That's gonna be our next order of business. So tools. Oh, they only consume wood. Yeah, it's interesting. So then I'm not actually using iron for much right now. There is a potential use for iron. Paper is necessary. But tools, I definitely need to make everything better. I don't know what I think was necessary for construction sector. Yeah. More tools. Oh, hello. Minus 5% mortality. So if we take a look at information, does this decrease? It's just like a separate... Ah, it's 5% for all pops. Does this remove this mortality then? Yeah. Okay. What other laws can I peasant levies, national militia. That's the thing. I don't want to have 5 barracks per National Guard. Secret police. Okay. So another thing that I can do for monarchy can be changed with theocracy. Oh, hello. I don't want to be a theocracy, do I? From government cloud. What's the difference? It's just here the church is in power and here the landowners are in power. Okay. Anywho, No home affairs. I kind of like the peasant levy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to rely on conscription because that screws up with my economy. I do want a dedicated police force. Let's go. Let's go for that. Oh, what else? Our infrastructure is doing okay. Our pop growth. Alright. For example, I don't see... Can I expand this? So this is the total mortality. Is it? I didn't check. Before that I had 0 birth... No. So now the church is in power. And without the church I would have 0.3% yearly birth rate? Now church is in power, not in power but in government, and gives me just a flat 5% birth rate. Without them, I would be really that lost? These guys are also... Armed forces are loyal. Okay, so I got empiricism. Let's get the lathe. This is necessary. I kind of want to have the land forces in power. I am starting to become a bit concerned about our expenses. Not much I can do. Tobacco. Does everybody consume tobacco? Can I see that somewhere? Peasants. What do you guys consume? Can I see? Peasants. We got a lot of peasants. Because the thing is, if I put a tax on tobacco, is that... This is hurting everybody, so whatever. I don't know, man. Do slaves need any sort of services? Do we care? Not really. Not really, not really. What are you guys doing, huh? These guys are cordial. Grand Duchy of Finland, Duchy. These guys... Customs union with some people. Anyway. I don't know. I'm just building my tool shed over here. Tooling workshops. Because if I do this... Does this hurt me that bad? I mean, I do earn less. Can I increase the budget a little bit? My people are suffering. Holy smokes. Yeah, you see that? Nah, that's a bit much. And I'm also short of iron. Yeah, no. That was a mistake. Nope. That was a mistake. I'll just keep the taxes up. I'll keep the taxes up. Because that's the problem with having such a small total pool of money. You just get rid of them quick. You obtain them quickly and you get rid of them just as quickly. I have very little room for maneuvering. Furniture is super expensive. I could start thinking about a furniture workshop and a paper mill. That's also expensive. I know. Some friends told me. Steel, is arms industries. That's also very cute. Boom! Dedicated police force. Nice. We can go. Ho! We can go very high on this. Does this actually matter in any way? I don't know. State construction efficiency. So wait a second. Excess bureaucracy gives me state construction efficiency. I did not know that. This gives me infamy decay and authority. I don't know what that gives me. Because I have exactly 0. Exactly 0. Huh. Interesting. Alright. So anyway, what other laws can we pass? None. None. I'm not interested in national militia. This minus this 25% military good cost. Ugh. But I kind of want to get rid of the landowners. Government. What happens if I add you guys? I do lose some legitimacy, but it's not that bad. And I get cheaper military tech cost. Let's get these guys there. And now we'll be able to get a colonization law. Landowners oppose this. Oh well. This is not nothing. I'd like to get rid of this, but it's not nothing. It's about 100, and this is about 100. This put me at minus 200. So I want to put the rural folk down for a little bit. But anyway, professional army, national militia. 5% conscription rates. That's not helping, man. I do want to get colonial resettlement at some point. Who opposes this? Landowners and rural folk. I need to put the rural folk in place. Home Affairs, National Guard. This radicalizes the intelligentsia. Revolution, secession, progression speed. And some conscription rate. I mean, let's try. Some home affair institution won't it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So what I want is to start making a bit more money. Really what I can do is get rid of some of these. Some of these. Move this consumption tax. And then here. Now I'm gonna upset these guys so much. I wanna come here and say, no, stop, suppress. I need to get you out of my government, not my government, but out of my hair. I don't wanna have to deal with these guys at all. Dye workshop, blah blah blah, stuff that I don't have or need or care. Intensive agriculture. Now this is something I could probably use. Could make a chemical plant. Precision tools, blah blah blah. Canneries for food industry. This improves glassworks. This improves steel mills. This unlocks motor industries and makes my mines better, which is kind of cool. Steel tools. All we have is agriculture, so let's for now, okay? So let's go for that. I don't know if that's the best. I do wanna build steel mills and stuff like that, but yeah. So versus no home affairs, okay? This is just better. Okay. Good. Tools, let's go. Let's start working on this. Big iron tools. This will consume iron, but make more tools. Cool. Let's go. Paper is expensive. Okay, get that. No, I'm not ready. I need some more iron. Mines. The thing is, like, I don't know if one is enough, really. I don't think so. But I'm afraid to accelerate this. So furniture manufacturing can stay where it is. Harvesting tools. Okay. Butchering tools. Okay. This uses more machinists. Gives me more wood. Alright. I still don't need hardwood for anything. How are we doing here? We're doing okay. Luxury furniture. Let's just use a normal one. And this again uses extra tools. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll see. Clippers and paper. So paper again is very necessary. Why don't you want to form a... Ugh, come on! They don't like me. Don't like me at all. Why don't you want to ally me? Base reluctance. Pursuing a strategy of defend the borders. Nobody wants to ally me. Come on. Ottomans, you're gonna get it. Yeah, it's extremely riveting, very slow. These cotton plantations are popping. Wow. It's basically my construction sector is using this a lot, eh? Let's go over 5 speed. Why are we doing this? And again, my money is not... It's not doing extremely well. It's not doing extremely well. I feel like maybe I should invest in some farms, perhaps. What is this? Oh boy, intelligentsia, come on. Mobile artillery and mobile artillery. Okay, that's nice. We don't have that. We need this paper, my friends. Paper, paper. So that's the thing is, This is super good. What if we just build this construction? So now I'm making furniture manufacturing. I mean, that's cute and all, but this thing really brings home the bacon, huh? Yeah, let's make some of these things. No, wait, where is it? It's construction. On the cotton plantations first, because they seem to make a lot of money. And that will take some people out of the subsistence farming. And you'll be able to tax them a bit better, huh? And plus, these are the buildings that are the cheapest and easiest to build. That's another aspect of it. It doesn't take like a million weeks, it just takes a few. Artillery input, yeah, of course. We want artillery, of course we do. Do we? Barracks. We don't really use artillery for anything at the moment, so... What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? Stop doing it. Oh, hello. Egypt and the Ottoman Empire are at war. This is really a moment where we can demand our independence. Because the Egyptians are gonna kick Ottoman butt. So... Is this the moment when we strike and we start, you know, we think about taking some of these goodies over here? Look at this. Hagia Sophia. Yum, 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 yum. 10 government administration buildings in Eastern Thrace. Yum, 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 yum. Textile mills, shipyards. Yeah. Yeah. Right? You know? Construction sectors. Yeah. I have to think about it. I think this would be the best moment to strike if we can bring some people to our side. So if we get with independence, all of these people might be getting involved. So Austria or Russia, if they get involved, I'm saved, right? But until then, I have to think about it. So I'll think about it. I might come back. I might not. We'll see. Depends on the time and the availability. So, but we'll keep in touch for sure. Anyway, thanks for, thanks for getting to this point, I guess. And taco flavor kisses to everybody. Bye-bye.